Yeah, we definitely have enough brown flowers. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Hello, you beautiful people. Welcome back to All the Mod 6 to the Sky. This is Thunder. I can't stop playing this pack. It's just so much fun. So much fun. As you can see in the background there, I did add a little bit more to the little farmland over there. We've got some moo cows and all that kind of thing spawning. So I'll show you quickly what we did over there first. So we spent all that time, effort and resources making all this farmland. This the tertium farmland, tertium, whatever you want to pronounce it as. It works good. It works good. Getting a nice steady supply of resources in. Also getting a fairly good chance to get extra seeds and all those goodies. As you can see, 35 inferium seeds. It's working pretty good. Working pretty good. The problem is, your standard farmland with this on it, which is called red fertilizer, it is a lot faster. And it uses almost no resources to build it. Yeah. Rip. Oh well. But we have plenty of resources now to finish off one thing that we were working on last episode that we just couldn't quite finish because we didn't have enough resources. Excuse me while I just pop some more Phyto-Grow into here. Just getting a little bit of carrots. Alrighty, so what we want to do to finish off the first project is grab all of this. As you can see, it's the blue now. We finished on the orange last episode, so we have done a little bit. But we also can do this now. There's the legs. There's the boots. There's the chest. And there's the helm. Nice. So we do have that full set now. It doesn't really do much for us at the moment. We need all the augments and the, I think it's the tinkering table. Tinkering table. There it is. Which doesn't look like it's going to require that much. So we may as well pop that down. We're going to be breaking this stuff apart soon anyway, so this can go here. But basically what you do is you pop in your armor and then you put in whatever upgrade is available. So as you can see, we've got one slot there, and that will be for our flight augment when we get it. So if we go flight augment, it's this bad boy here. It takes supremium and some nether stars in the infusion crafter with the unattuned augment, which takes a bit of mana steel and an all-the-modium nugget. We will get our unattuned and then we pop it in, boom, we get flight. So that is full creative flight mode when that kicks in. So let's pop all this bad boy stuff back on here. It looks pretty cool, doesn't offer you much in the way of protection to start with. Speaking of flight, we need a jetpack, sorry. So let's start off with getting ourselves a jetpack. Oh, what do we need in the middle there? I didn't see that. Basic coils. Let's grab a stack of them. I'm sure we're going to use them. And we need 3 of these. Excuse me. Pretty sure we got plenty of wood. That was buttons. Whoops, my bad. I thought that was planks still. Dark oak's getting to me. And boom, there we go. We got plenty of wood. Excuse me. There we go. Really? 3 of thems. Right, what's next? Make that. There we go. That is our capacitor. Now we need some more of these. So let's grab a few just in case we need them. Grab that. And we need another battery. So I'm guessing we're going to need another 2 more of them, minimum. Grab the thrusters. That one in there. Makes 2 thrusters. What do we need for the leather strap? That's nice and easy. That should give us our jetpack. Nice. And if our controller is set up properly, we should be able to... Where is it? There we go. So we can charge them, offhand, main hand. Inventory's disabled. Armor slots and curio slots. Cool, let's hit apply on that, and our jetpack should charge. There we go. Okay, so what buttons are bound to this? Let's have a look. Alrighty, so I went and had a quick look. We should be able to activate the jetpack. There we go, and we can toggle hover mode. So it keeps us up a little bit. And we should be able to increase the throttle. Yeah, that's not too bad. Decrease the throttle. There we go. Throttle set to 20%. Cool. And if the wireless charging is working as it should, we shouldn't really be losing any RF and charge. Tiny touch. Cool. You know what that means? Upgrade time. Let's take this bad boy off, and what can we do with it? Let's upgrade it as far as we can. So we can go stone, copper. Does copper lead into the normal bit? Yes, we can still go to iron, we can go to bronze, we can go to silver. So, doesn't really matter, I guess. Let's, I'm going to need, I guess we'll need 5 batteries again. Cool, I'll get to crafting, and I'll bring yous back when I can get as high as I can. Alright, there we go. We got all the way up to emerald, and it can hold 48 million. I think that'll do us for a while. Put that on. Oh, wow. Wow, that's heaps fast. Yeah, I think that'll work. Our hover mode literally keeps us in the air. And are we actually losing RF? Nope, we're actually gaining charge. That's pretty good. So, right. Other things we did, I got a little bit carried away there. So we should be able to use this button to move us downwards. Excellent. This machine, made it a little bigger, as you can see. Added a few more rods, made it a bit taller. We are now producing a fair bit of power, but also put these bad boys on the side. So that's a Redstone Reactor port. You just basically put it over to trigger, set a level that you want. So I've set it at 50%, hit apply, and every time the reactor drops below 50%, it'll trigger this over here. And if you set it to turn on with the signal, whenever it's below 50%, this will emit a redstone signal. When it gets above 80, it turns off. As you can see, it's on now. And we're producing 10,000 RF a tick. And most of these guys are all the way down at 50%. So we can boost that right up, all the way up, and that'll give us, about 12,000 RF per tick. So not too bad, not too bad. We do need to increase that a lot, especially once we get into, where are they? I don't know if I put it on here. Not yet, but they are in the plans. They are the display thingies, not display thingies. They're not called that in power anymore. Yes, sheep, I know I made a mistake. They are, when I can spell right, they are the laser energizing rods. When you use the energizing rods to craft all your bits and pieces for power, they go on top of the little doohickeys. Energizing orb. That's it. That makes sense. Energizing orb and energizing rods. Once we get into those, we'll need a good supply of RF to make some of these components for the blazing and niotic and all that stuff. But as you can probably see by this is our plan for today. So I'll quickly get up there, turn that reactor down, and show the other things that we did today. Uh-oh. Our backpack's using up all the RF. Our jetpack. Whoopsie. Are we nearly done? Nearly. 48 million is the max. Should have stuck with the diamond. It was only 30 mil. It would have been done by now. That's all right. On with the tour. I did make the melting chamber from Cyclic. So it basically, when you need things like crystallized obsidian and crystallized amber for some of your recipes, you get this bad boy. You chuck in some magma blocks to get liquid magma, pipe it into your solidification chamber. You get your magma in there, you add in your ingredients, and bam, there we go. And then we're up and running again now. So that means we should be fully charged. Yes, we are. Excellent. Nice. We'll get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Coolio. And I made this little Boom. Over here, let's just decrease the throttle 40%. I go 60. See, 60. 60% seems good. Yeah, build that little platform over there to get into Botania. And we'll use all the bits and pieces, the rest of the farmland down here. We will start building these farms out a bit bigger. They were limited at the start by the range of our absorption hopper. But now that we've got our crystallized obsidian, we can make our collector from cyclic, which is item collector. As you can see, you needed the crystallized amber, a couple of droppers, then no worries to get. Just let me pinch a bit of cobble. You can go in. Get a few of them. Alrighty, let's get that recipe back up and running. Collector. We want two of them. Two of them. I don't think I got an extra obsidian crystallized amber, so we'll make that together real quick. So how do we get magma blocks? Well, they are pretty easy in these packs. It's just magma cream. So one block will give you enough for one recipe. Boom. Go to uses in the melting chamber, liquid magma in the solidification chamber. Will give you all of these different recipes. This is the one we want. So a fire charge, a redstone, and a gold ingot. So, fire charge. 1 block of redstone. Done. And a gold ingot. I think we've got enough. Boom, there we go. So we chuck the magma cube in there. As you can see, drain it out, it'll pop it into there. It'll disappear almost instantly. It's now in here. We go fire charge, redstone, gold. It drains it out. And Kadunsky. That's how you get... Excuse you. That was my piggy. Right, that's it. I'm going to tame you. Because I'm going to need a best friend later on. Anybody that's used Mahou Sakai knows what the best friend is for. Come here. Come on. Yay. Now stay. Huh, right. Back to our task at hand. A second collector. There we go. So these guys will just pick up things and put them where they're meant to go. Alrighty. Collectors are in place now. That's first project out of the way. We don't need those absorption hoppers anymore. They will be reused for our mob farm, which is a plan for... Uh-oh. Ooh. Heart attack over. Ooh. So, a few things we need to get into. We need to get into some Botania, which is nice and easy, because we need some hopper hocks and all those good stuff. Astral Sorcerer would be nice to get into. Have a crack at that. And we also need to get some latex so we can get our industrial forgoing grinders and things like that to make ourselves our enchanters and all that good stuff. So what are we going to work on first? I think we should get our fluid extractors up and running first. So we need a couple of pity machine frames. So we'll grab 4 of them to start with. And we need a couple of pistons and a couple of gold plates, and we'll get 4 fluid extractors. Nice. Now we also need the latex processing unit, which needs a bucket of latex. I'm also going to get an item placer. It's not what they're called. What are they called? Block placer. One of them. And we are going to set that up as a temporary measure right here. So block placer can go in the ground. But it needs to be standing up. We'll take a bit of that blackstone. And if we use quark to put it that way. There we go. Block placer done. Now, if we get our fluid, yeah, of course they're going to be the wrong way. Can we rotate it with this? Nope. Okay, so you need to face it away. Now, you chuck wood in there. Each wood will give you a little bit of latex. But if you look at how you get latex from the fluid extractors, spruce, so gives you 2 millibuckets. Later, in the oak, 2 millibuckets. Birch, 2 millibuckets. Acacia, 4 millibuckets. So I think we'll go with acacia. Boom. Let's grab a little bit more because I'm sure we'll need some. And if we chuck that in here, just put it on. There we go. And each one will not do anything. It's doing it. If we get a point, will it increase it any more? I don't think it goes that much faster. If I do that, I'll get both of them with 2 of them then. So with redstone, it goes a little bit quicker. About 3 seconds per, so a bit quicker, yeah. So all we've got to do now is wait for that latex to build up to a bucket. Then we can pipe it all out into one machine and get it easier. Coolio. Next plan, Botania. So we need a Petal Apothecary. One of you. Oh, we actually need that first. So I guess we better get some dye, some fertilizer. So floral. I just so happened to grind up a little bit of dye before. Let's try that again. There we go. I kind of went a little bit mad with the dandelions. Yeah, I kind of left them going in the photogenic insulator that I made. Don't judge me. All right, let's get some flowers. That should have every single colour we need. Let's find out. Oh, wow. We got every colour. Think we may have enough carrots. Also, I'm sure everybody knows this trick by now. You need more petals. You turn the flowers into petals. Plant all the petals. Bone meal them into double tall flowers. And cut them with the shears. And they give you 8 tall flowers. Do that in, and boom, you got 32 petals. You can just keep going, multiplying and multiplying. We don't need to do that overly much at the moment with the whites, so we'll just leave it at that. But we do need to get our Petal Apothecary to start with. And that is what's going to lead us into Botania. Might set the Petal Apothecary up just here for now, because it needs water. But you go, drop, 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 and it's got the little tick there to say it's good to go. So if we get that, drop it in there. If we don't have anything in our hand, we literally just right click and it's ready to drop a seed in. So I don't think we're going to need more than 2, but we'll get, well, yeah, we'll get 4 just in case. Now, where are we going to put this bad boy? I reckon if we put one right there, and the other one right there, we can now have a little trick that I like to use. Don't have a shovel. About time I got one. Actually, do we have paxels? Why aren't I using a paxel? Paxel. All right. Now, in that gap, I put in the stone. Now, you're like, Durf under, it goes above. Yeah, I know. That's why you want it. All right, as that does its magic and turns it into the next thing we need, we can speed it up a touch. We can. There we go. Now, that's some living rock. We'll get the next batch started. That should go pretty quick. And we'll get you cranking up as well. Done. Thank you. Thank you. Wand, wand. Look at that. How easy is that now? So we need a mana pool. because without that, it makes it a bit hard to store your mana. There we go. And we also need something to generate mana for us. And the easiest one to start off with is always the Endo Flames. So you make them the same way you made the white ones. We need 2 browns, 1 light grey, 1 red. So let's get that worked out. All right, we've got the petals all sorted out. So we go 2 brown, 1 light grey, 1 red, and then our seeds. Boom. Endo Flame. Booyah. We'll get quite a few of these, so I'll bring you back when I've got enough. Alrighty, we also need to make ourselves a Wand of the Forest. So you get 3 sticks and 2 petals, and it makes it the nice colour. So we could probably go red and brown, I guess. So like that and like that. Gives us 2 different coloured petals, so we'll go with that. And we also need to go and plant our little guys. So if we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I was going to go 6 around each one. I guess we'll just go 5 for now, till we expand this platform a little and give us a proper home for everything. And we got 3 left. It's going to really look odd if I put an extra one in, isn't it? Ah, bugger it. We'll chuck one in. Cool. Now they should, if we look at it with our wand, have a little green tick that it's assigned to a spreader, because if you put the spreader down and then the plants, it does it automatically. So we need to make sure that that's linked to that, that's linked to that, and that's linked to that. Cool. Now all we need to do is feed it a little bit of coal. Yeah, we'll chuck 6 down there. We'll chuck 6 down there. And if we chuck 6 down there. And we'll chuck another 6, another 6, and another 6 just in case. As you can see, it's pumping all the mana into these little pools. There we go. We've got our start of Botania. So the main reason we started that earlier was to get a few of these mana steel ingots. We've got 4. Didn't have enough mana in there for any more than that. What am I throwing that in there for? I need to throw that in. We should get 4. Yep. And then if we throw that in, there we go. So as you can see, the coal's already gone. It doesn't take much to burn it out. So you usually set up a nice little automation for that stuff, like an automated dropper with a timer or something like that, which we will do. We definitely will. We'll get around to doing that. Just not right now. I don't need a massive amount of mana. I just wanted to get it started. We should have, hopefully, a bucket. We've got a bucket. We've got a bucket. Latex processing unit. Hurrah! That should just be able to sit like that. And if we get some fluid pipes, fluid. I think I'm going to have to grab something else as well. Give me 2 seconds. Don't know whether you can do it on the same one, but we're about to find out. Yeah, you can. Nice. That will produce us some tiny dry rubber. Of course, do 9 of those. You get dry rubber. Smelt that, you get plastic. Plastic is used in pretty much all the rest of the recipes, from your mob killer to pretty much all the rest of it. So we do need to get ourselves the mob slaughter factory, which should be here somewhere. There it is. Mob slaughter factory. That guy produces a couple of different liquids, one being liquid meat, the other being pink slime. So you can use that to spawn pink slimes in the world and then melt them back down again. Or you can just leave this bad boy running and it'll keep giving you the liquid. Alrighty, we got 9. Let's go make our first piece of plastic. Boom. Excuse you. Boom. There we go. And we'll chuck that bad boy in our netherite. Boom. Done. Piece of plastic. Booyah. Yeah, it wasn't that great of an achievement either. Okay. We do have a few quests that have been popping in and out, so let's have a quick look. Tech, what do we got? Oh, jetpack. Wooden jetpack gives us a battery. Okay, cool. I guess that'll be good. Magical advances. We've got mana pool. Oh, look at that. We get an extra spreader. Nice. And aquamarines. We get... What do we get? Avorcio? Avitus. Oh, we did get Avorcio. We got Avorcio and Avitus. Cool. Astral Tome. Shift right click it, and then you can put your constellations in there. We haven't actually unlocked anything yet, so we should get into this. It's a pretty fun mod. For those who don't want to use the Void Miner to get star metal, you get a crystal given to you. There it is. Amara Collector Crystal. So we literally put that up in the world, put a crafting table under it, and we can start with Astral Sorcery. Woohoo! Nice. That can go away. Battery can go away. Don't really need it. Item pipes can go away. Cool. There's a couple of things all done and dusted. This is going to be the last episode where everything looks like this too. Now that I've got flight in the form of jetpacks, everything will be changed, ripped apart, rebuilt, moved, assorted. Everything's going to be looking different. So everything's going to have a place of its own. It's going to have walls built up. Everything's going to be encased. It's going to look nice and pretty, not janky and sitting out in the open and looking terrible and horrible and ugly and all those kind of nasty things. It'll look better. It will look better. I won't say great. I just say it looked better. What else have we got on the list? We've already done that. We need to get our Runic Altar. Give us a chance. We need Petal Apothecary's done. Don't know why I've got that. Hopper Hock's going to be a little bit later on. So we do need the rune. So that'll be after that. Terra Steel Agglomeration Plate. Yeah, that's getting there. Elven Gateway Core. Give us a chance. Latex Processing Unit. Done. Fluid Extractor. Done. Block Placer. Done. Mob Slaughter Factory. Shouldn't be too hard to get now. Let's have a look. Actually, we'll need that second piece of plastic. It should be enough in there. Easy. Yay, a mob slaughter factory. Woohoo! We're also going to get one of these mob mashers as well, just because I like them. There we go. Mob masher. Hooray! Mob slaughter factory done. We also need a couple of tanks. There we go. We can actually upgrade these if we so choose to this one. Or laser beam and laser drill. I don't think we can yet because we need this simple machine frame. And they come in the dissolution chamber with some latex. So how close are we at getting the dissolution chamber? It looks like we are one piece of plastic away. So let's bookmark the dissolution chamber. Bookmark that. There we go. So we need a pity machine frame. Nope, back it up. Yep, throw it on the ground apparently. All right, we're ready for the dissolution chamber. There we go. So this bad boy will actually need power and latex. No, not water. Maybe if we disconnect that one first. Or even that one, so whatever latex is in there can still go. Yeah, cool. So if we chuck that, hopefully it's empty of water now. Yeah, starting to get latex. Now we can hook that back up. So as long as we don't use all of the latex that's in it every time, we should be good. So some nether bricks, some plastics, a pity machine frame, some iron, and a gold gear. That's all really easy stuff. All right, let's make our first other frame. So we go there, there, there and there, there and there, there and there. Now, if we lock that before the recipe finishes, the only recipes we can chuck in there until we unlock it again will be that one. So we don't need to worry about popping them in individually. We can just shift click them in. There we go. Simple machine frame. Nice. And that should be used, let's have a look, in our laser drills, simple machine frames. and our laser drill base, which we need. That's our, oh no, that's, ooh. Well, we're definitely not getting the ore drill until after our mob farm set up, which is going to be next episode. That's pretty much everything on our list that we can get done today. Jetpacks done, dissolution chambers done. Don't know how far we can get into this, but I'll sit here for a bit, get some more mana cranking, and see how far I can actually get this Botania in the next, well, half an hour-ish or so. Alright, managed to craft all the runes needed for this, but I think we need a little bit more mana steel. Alrighty, I'll have to clear all that. Block of mana steel, terra steel agglomeration plate, done. Cool. Now we need, I think it's another one of them. I can never remember how to set this up. I think it's, yeah, 5 living wood, 4 of them. So where's our living rock? Now, coolio, coolio. Need our lapis, 4 and 5. And we'll grab a couple of sparks. Boom. Not going to need that many either. Let's just chuck it in here for a second. That, so... Nope. Wrong already, Funder. Let's check a board. And then the lapis there. And the plate there. So if we chuck a spark, a spark, a spark, and a spark. Now I don't think we're going to have enough mana to actually make a bit of terra steel. Say we've got close to half a mana pool in all 3. Worst case, what's going to happen? It's just not going to work. Ooh, pretty lights flashing around everywhere. Yeah, looks like we're getting there. Yeah, booyah! First bit of terra steel. And how did that go with our mana? Oh yeah, just look at that. Can't really get much closer than that, ladies and gentlemen. We have our first piece of terra steel, which means we can now open up the elven portal, or we could make hopping botany pots to get our crops better. We could just, yeah, we don't really need those guys anymore because we've got the phytogenic insulator. Which, speaking of which, I think I left a flower in there. Oh god. We've got plenty of brown flowers. Like, I wonder if it'll work with these guys. I'll just chuck one in. Yeah, we definitely have enough brown flowers. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Anyway, also think that's a very good time to wrap up the episode. We managed to get ourselves a terra steel. So we're cranking up in the world. Next episode, remodel the base, which I'll probably do most of that off camera, and bring you back in when it's, you know, fairly well goodish. And we'll set up a couple of mob farms so we can get ourselves all the goodies, and then we'll start getting into enchanting. Once we can do that, we can then start enchanting our pedestals to make those crops grow even faster, get ourselves some insanium and all that really cool fun stuff. And yeah, progress a lot further. Maybe even some auto crafting. But definitely want to get into power soon, which is why I want those laser drills. It's the only place you can get the uranite. That's the word I'm chasing. Yeah, so if you liked it, buttons are down the bottom. You know what to do with them all. If you really liked it, I guess I'll see you in the next one. Toodles.